Continuing more Knights of the Old Republic, the Dark Side Run. I just got finished building my lightsaber, although that is not the correct color, at least for the side I'm on. It's got to be red or purple. Oops.
The council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
I hit the wrong button. Oh boy. You know what? Let's speak to Candace. What does he want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Does he have any interesting stories?
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you.
Yes.
My name's Candace, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
Is that why you work as a mercenary?
Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Very well.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better, and you call yourself her father.
And what am I
Damn.
supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed him.
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
Maybe you can make it worth my while.
I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Very well, I'll do it.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Uh-huh. Your companion. Tell me about it.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
I mean, it is possible.
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Maybe someone bypassed it.
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Then it could have been opened from the inside.
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
A droid, huh?
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
And you live alone with this droid?
He is a
Exactly.
personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please,
Yeah.
I beg of you, return my droid to me.
I will help.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Uchiwa penki, tani tuamaji, human acting intatune, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi uko tune, chunamuri ra, tani tuamaji kona.
Noble person. Purpose, huh?
Kakincha na wabakaon, chiwaka aita kan kicha na yukornibo. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Chunamuri ra, tani tuamaji kona. Don't keep no kunek abon.
Mission, huh?
Don't keep mama aki inko tune. Don't keep mama aki inko tune. Don't pa no kun. No ne chiwaka aita kan kicha na yukornibo. Un muri ras nimo poiwanga. Uchiwa penki. Don't eat mama ji. Human acting ikatune.
I actually need some maps, actually.
Kakincha na wabakaon. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha.
This area,
Baba.
2 credits, sure. And then let's get south. Let's see what he's selling. Not really the best stuff I have in mind. The Cath Hounds are here. Oh god dang it, I just forgot. I have lightning and stuff, and that's restricted by armor. That's so dumb. Well, what do we got here?
You've been holding out on us, kid. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
The dark side is strong within that one. Sounds like it. But what do I know? Alrighty. Continuing on to the grove. Finding the ancients, the corruption of the grove, I guess. I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get all the side missions done. So we'll do the. Here's the order of things I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna do the Mandalorians. Well, first I'm gonna do this, then the Mandalorians, then the droid. Well, in order, I'm gonna do the droid after that, but you get the idea. Then the family problem, and then the star map. Sure, what do you want me to do? Okay, let's begin. So I did this on my last playthrough, but I actually messed up. So I didn't talk to a lot of people, or didn't get the necessary information.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No. Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no.
Then I don't
If
care.
you wish to hear my story, then I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. And I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Uh-huh.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs to?
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What do you mean by him? Did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the planes.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calf hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calf hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright, so let's discuss the murder. Okay, so we're gonna say Ricard is lying. It was cloudy that time, there was no sun glare. Alright, so we gotta discuss the relationship of the victim. Did you know him?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. Right.
Okay. You.
How can I be of further assistance?
Did you know him?
I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
We'll get to it later.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need?
Okay, let's talk about the relationships between the two.
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darrow spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I think I already asked all the other stuff.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Let's discuss the murder. We're gonna go on Ricard again, saying he's lying. They actually had a fight over business matters, so they weren't really on good terms. Alright, now we're going to talk about the weapon.
So, what do you want to know?
What about the weapon on the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
No, I have not.
How can I be of further assistance?
Let's talk about the weapon.
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Let's talk later.
Is there any other information you need?
Is there a report of Handed's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
Interesting.
Very well.
Let's discuss the murder. The blaster's Handens. He lied about it being stolen.
So, what do you want to know?
Now we're supposed to look at the blood from the victim, but there's some stuff we need to talk about. You thought Calder was cheating you?
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handed standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with it, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
So, what do you... Right.
We'll just look at that for now.
How can I be of further assistance?
I mean, you knew Calder better than you admit. You ran a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be of further... Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering
I find
if
that
I
very
had any
unlikely.
reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
No one says you would kill them yet.
I'm sorry. Of course.
Is there any other information you need?
Let's talk about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need?
Okay. So it didn't belong to the victim.
Very well.
Let's discuss something. Didn't belong to the victim. Its hands in its blood. Because he was clutching his side.
Hey, what are you doing?
They are both guilty. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, he had an affair with his wife. That was it. Both men had a reason for wanting Calvin dead.
Damn both of you.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows indeed. Alright, I should beat this. Unlike my last playthrough, I'm still very upset about that. Still very upset. Oh, damn. Stupid. I forgot to turn off solo mode. Dummy. I just went out and just fucking lightsaber blazing out like an idiot.
Here it is.
Oh, jeez, that was close. done. Should probably save right here.
What?
We're gonna do an attempt on energy shields.
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Charge! Time to level up during combat, as I can. Ooh. Don't give a shit about these Mandalorian data pads. But these supplies are very useful. Ah! Slay him. Hey, do you like that? Jesus Christ.
I'm here.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C-842, a personal assistant droid.
Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C-842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
You're Elisa's droid.
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
All the time?
You don't want to know.
Gross. Probably not.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You sought them out.
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor.
Oof.
She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
Yes. I'll destroy you. I'll destroy you and tell her you're still out there.
What? No. You'd make her suffer like that? You monster!
It's fine. No one could stop me. This is my fun moment. And here we have the Crystal Cave. Oh, good old Kinrath. My favorite creature in KOTOR. Oh, excuse me. A little sleepy. Jeez. No, don't hit me. Yep, there's... Kinrath just come out of nowhere. I got poisoned to death.
What?
Getting crystals. Swinging them shits. Alright. I believe that's everything. I'm gonna fast travel back to upgrade my saber and change its color. And then we'll continue our side missions. Return to the ship. What's wrong, Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's discuss something with you.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
I want to talk about these issues you seem to have with me.
I know you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
I keep dying multiple times, so I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, that sounds like an excuse.
Maybe so, but I've been betrayed before by people that, well, it just won't happen again, that's all.
So you want some guarantee that I won't betray you?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
I mean, I wonder if you're even capable of trusting anybody.
Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not.
Then why are you here? Be on your own. I mean, it's obviously what you want.
It's not what I want. I have a duty, and I intend to see it through. The galaxy is in danger, and I want to save it. That's what I want. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
You know, super speed. Changing it to red. There we go. More appropriate. Oh, it's probably better if I go back. Yeah, that's better. Ooh, critical hit. Got some supplies. $900 experience left for me to level up. This is exciting. Got the Mandalorians right here, so this ought to be good.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Well, time to get ready. I'm surprised I'm not even wearing some of this shit. Oh wait, whoops. Still taking me a while. I'm still trying to wake up. Everyone got shields, excellent. Oops. Fuck. That was dumb me. Uh-oh. Yep. I was afraid that was happening. Alright. Let's see if I can try it again. Note to self, wear all the stuff, and then save. That would be for the best.
What?
Okay.
Now
I will...
No, don't run. Stunned, great. Shock him, damn it. Fuck. I'm very upset. Oh, he's at full health.
Here it is.
Oh, he was at full health. Jeez, man. Let's level Canderous up so he can have his all of his health back.
what?
Got him. I leveled up too. Perfect. Let's do night speed. Want those extra damages. Time to save for the millionth time. Jesus. That was weird.
I will be your doom!
Alright. It is just a flesh wound. You are weak.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even my darkness.
And who are you?
I am Juhari,
This is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You've been corrupting the Cathounds.
Yes. Aren't they pretty? My pets. They like the smell of power I exude. They know their master. I harnessed true power when I struck down my master, Quatra. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
And I laugh at your pathetic attempt.
What is it you want? Why do you bother?
I was sent by the council to cleanse the taint from this grove.
The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not simply finish your task? Is it not apparent that I can never be saved?
I have no desire to kill you.
You do not?
Nah.
I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
I just want to point out that it is possible to kill her, but I'd rather have her alive in this playthrough. I'm just saying. You're a beautiful young woman who has much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. You seem to know just what affects me. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It's not your fault.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. I think, in my own way, I truly loved her. How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
They'll surely take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I've done?
Of course.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. If only there was some way I could make this up to you. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Mm-hmm. I just go before I change my mind. Yeah, charge! Kill the Cathounds! This is gonna be fun. Another life form. Kill it! On my way back to the Enclave. complete this other side mission first.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I found your droid, but you've been destroyed by Cathounds. Or actually, your droid escaped and is nowhere to be found. He's still out there somewhere.
He's out there still? I must find him.
Now she'll be eaten alive by the Cathounds.
Why did you do that? Sometimes I just can't understand how you can be so cruel.
It's part of my charm.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
Yep, I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
What? That's it? Give me more.
What? I did not think the Jedi were so greedy. You seem almost Mandalorian. I thank you for what you have done for me, but I have nothing else to give. The Council will hear of your deeds and your greed.
That was totally uncalled for.
Shut up. I got my money. What is bothering Karth again?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's talk again.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
Yes.
Can't say I've ever met a woman quite like you before. You're really something. I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own.
Oh, reasons. I want to know.
Damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith. And we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
And what do I have to do with Malak and Revan exactly?
It's not that. That's not what I mean. There were others, good, solid, trusted men who joined them. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done. But the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
You say that with such hatred.
I know. And I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. Something's wrong with Karth. You should probably speak to him. Speak to Karth. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Well, have you spoken to the Council?
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
That's pretty harsh.
Quatra's methods may seem strange, but I trust her wisdom. This lesson has been difficult, but I am better because of it. Humility is never easy to teach, but now I truly understand my own limitations.
You can't expect to get everything handed to you on a silver platter.
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training. though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Alright, let's talk to Jar.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
Wow, I got Jedi robes. Eh, I'll wear them for now.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete.
Oh boy, so exciting.
Perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I think I'll be going now.
The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
I demand justice! The Central family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into a son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
I have more important things to do.
Your study and training are important, of course. But the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
Not to mention that I wouldn't mind getting out of this enclave for a bit. I mean, come on, how bad could it be?
What can I do?
Alright, so let's level her up. Let's level Bastila up. Should also equip her a lightsaber. So deep down in the dark path. Alright, so let's go take care of this family issue, and then we'll go to the ruins.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come behalf on the Jedi Council.
You have come from the Jedi Council.
Yeah.
Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandals as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you certain the Sandals are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandals arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since.
Somehow I imagine the story from the Sandals would sound just about the same, don't you?
The injustices the Sandals have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandral droids trespassing on my land.
And what were they doing there?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandral clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Alright, I'll go speak to them.
The only resolution possible is the immediate return of my son. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandals. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Make it 2,000 and you got a deal.
2,000? Your greed is outstripped only by your utter lack of any sense of proportion, Jedi.
2,000. Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly need so many credits for?
For that,
don't worry about it.
I could
Shut up.
purchase enough droids to destroy the entire Sandral estate. 2,000 is out of the question. Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandral estate.
You would be willing to risk open war over this?
It is the Sandrals who have started this, not I.
And here I thought you would blame us if we failed. It seems everyone is responsible for your actions, except for you.
I don't need to stand here and listen to such impertinence.
I'm impressed, Carl. That interjection was very Jedi-like.
What can I say? You pick up a few things.
I'm afraid Alana's not just making idle threats. He is rash and foolish enough to attempt a full assault on the Sandral estate. Such action would result in an all-out war between the families.
I've seen men like Alan Matali before. He's so convinced that his hatred is justified, he's prepared to do anything. And if we don't intervene, there will be war.
Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
All right. Kill all the cat hounds. Rah, rah. Poison.
Time to rumble.
Cass's diary. I already know what it says. Basically, he died by cat hounds. He was Cass's Sandral. Damn, he just spawned out of nowhere. Got it.
Down you go.
The albino.
You asked for this.
Come on.
How'd you like that?
God dang updates.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
Cass's Sandral is dead. Need to talk to Nurek.
Cassus is dead. Then it is as we feared. You should speak to Nurek yourself. He will want to question you on the details of his son's death. Nurek left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurek will meet with you there.
Yes, we must tell him.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have news about my son Cassus.
Your son Cassus is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassus is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
Cassus is a Cathound chew toy.
Are all Jedi so callous towards those who grieve?
Yes.
No matter. Your cruel words hurt me no more than the news itself. Cathounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son?
Typical. Anything to continue the feud which has become so customary to you people.
I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
And make it 200, and you got a deal.
I did not realize the Jedi were such cold-hearted monsters. Very well. You shall have your 200 credits. Here.
This man just lost his son. I can't believe you're trying to squeeze extra credits out of him.
Your actions show you are overly focused on material wealth. This is not the way of the Jedi. You will have to learn to let go of your greed if you wish to walk in the light.
We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
Look, man, I gotta fill out these extra pockets.
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
Yeah, who are you?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Well, he was killed by Cathounds.
Cassus is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Tell me what's going on here.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Quit stalling and get to the point.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
You don't think that perhaps there's more to look at here, do you? That maybe everything isn't what it appears?
Of course not. It seems very simple to me. The Council must be allowed to decide the next step.
No. Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
I will go now.
Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Oh, let's go. Out of the estate, go to the side, and back in we go. Damn, I just sliced him.
Damn. Done. On it. Done.
Oof. I don't give a shit. 9 points of damage. Oh no. Oh, yeah.
Please find there.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm just here to rob the place. Ah, I'm stuck. Alright. Got the prison key. Now I just need to loot the place.
There. You cannot win. There. Take it. Damn. Oh. Oh.
I'm here. What can I do?
What? On it.
Oh wait, there's one more area I didn't look at. There we go. I leveled up. Lightning and choke. Classic dark side powers.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm just here to rescue you.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you. Let's go, bitch.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
If you don't come with me, I'll drag you out.
If you do that, I'll scream my head off and alert all the guards in the house. The only chance you have is to talk Rahasia into leaving. If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Fine, I'll go speak to her, bitch.
Thank you. I wish you luck.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Yes, but he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
And there she goes.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Let's go. Promise me outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear. but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Nah, I lied. You fell for it.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
Well, I did it for the reward, so...
What? You're just doing this for the reward?
Yes.
How could you? I thought you...
What did you really think? I was generous? Ha! You are wrong.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
There's two ways to do this, but I'm gonna go with the funniest way. Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with?
No, Father, don't do this!
We don't always need to be fighting like this.
Yes, you
It's
do.
gone too far for that, Rahasia. Alan has crossed the line one too many times.
Ha! For what you've done to me and my family, I will see you dead and rotting in the ground.
Well, the only way either of you will end this is with blood.
Are you mad? They will slaughter each other.
What are you doing? You trying to get everyone here killed?
Yes.
No, don't!
This has all gone horribly wrong somewhere. Alan, what can we be thinking? How could we have let this go this far? We are at each other's throats now, fighting over our children's lives when they are old enough to live their own.
He is my son. How can he disrespect my wishes like this?
You know, Nurek, Alan actually did kill Cassus.
What?
No, no! I never did anything to your son.
I knew you were lying, you dog. And to think I thought it might not have been you. So I'll take your son from you.
Oh no.
Father, no! Don't do it!
Die!
Damn, he shot him.
Shen!
Don't let him get away with that. Oh man, just to rub that extra salt in the wound.
Die!
Oh no.
No! Rahasia! I'll kill you!
The Master has been injured. Terminate all opposition. Destroy the invaders.
Well, that took an interesting turn. Well now, everyone's dead, and we can continue on with our lives.
Yeah?
What the fuck? Oh no. I can't do anything. There we go. That was weird. Alright, we are off to the ruins. Evil, evil dark side. Shock 'em. Ooh, shocking. Hey, did you get a charge out of that? Power! We have made it to the ruins. The ruins. What language is that? Still don't understand you.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
I understood that one.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Why are you here? 'What is the Starforge? But what is it? What does it do?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could be been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
How long have you been here?
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
And who are these builders you keep talking about?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Maybe they were the builders. The Selkath, that is. Have you seen a builder recently? Where can we find the Starforge?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
How can I prove myself worthy?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
A Jedi Knight robe, I'll take it. Should probably save here, just be on the safe side.
I'm here. I'm here.
Lighting's doing really good. Got it. Press a button. Press many buttons. Kick the computer. Your foot hurts. Nice. Talk to the computer. Insert my data pad. Talk to the computer. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic, grassland, and or boreal. Time to do it again.
Yes?
I did it again. Nice. Alright, do the same thing. Talk, datapad, and talk. Identify the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Desert, volcanic, and barren. The seals are broken. I can enter now.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. And some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Alright. All the way to the Jedi Council. God damn it, Karth. Hurry the fuck up. Choke. Choke.
Have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malik sought in those ruins?
Nope. Could not find anything.
What are you talking about? The Council must be told of what we found there. We found an incomplete star map, Master Vandar, and an ancient droid that mentioned something about a Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malik sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Take action, damn it.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malik and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malik sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
Yes.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Ever brash, ever disrespectful. This is what we have pinned our hopes on?
Peace, Brooke. We have discussed this. There is no other choice. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malik's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malik and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Good. Others will slow me down.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Great. Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick me with?
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Why should I risk my life to stop Malak?
This was already explained to you. Your command of the Force makes you a threat to Malak. Eventually he will destroy you, and all the Jedi, unless you stop him first. You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
So here's a way to get more dark side points.
I have heard there was some sort of large battle to the south of here between two families of settlers. Apparently both the families were completely killed in the fight, along with their respective droids. I find that most suspicious. Were you not in that area recently?
Perhaps it was the Mandalorian raiders.
Perhaps. Perhaps. That or a feud that got out of control. It is tragic, but nothing can be done now that all who were involved are dead. Let this be a lesson against hate and violence. A Jedi must always be wary lest these lead to the dark side.
Yep, we finally got there. Fully dark side on that shit. He knew I was on a mission. How did he know?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tung king ba nunotek.
Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa. Nitapo e tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun.
I could look after myself.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
Ta kum jus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba bank waleo ganda naru chuchut.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi.
The Terran Tatek.
Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tung king ba nunotek.
What makes them so dangerous?
Ka chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona. Rundi hodonga ku hunkabe.
Mucho shak pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
Sounds like they're extinct.
Takum jus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolba bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa. Nitapo e tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut.
I can't waste time listening to your fables. I know what the Great Hunt is.
Kachikun ida haldonga. Yiking kuno bamulera chikun. Slimo podona.
What's up, Basila?
How can I help?
Look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Doesn't the bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Very well.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Smuggler.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Doralia.
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my servant's records?
Yes.
Service records.
Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good.
Cool.
And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
So, mission. I think we need to talk a little bit.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Terrace is a wasteland. Get over it.
What? How can you be so cruel? Millions of people dead and all you can say is get over it? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you. Hey there, what can I do for you?
Let's talk about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits.
Of course
Griff
she
could
was.
never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole?
I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him.
I
He
guess.
did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
So what happened?
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
So how is this Lena's fault?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay. Have it your way.
And we need to trigger this quest. Oh my gosh, what are the chances?
Mission, is that you?
It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat. Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off.
Oh.
Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her all alone on Terrace.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the Hut Spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Dantooine. Just another one of his lies. No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
Sounds like you're better off without him.
You damn well know it. He's nothing but a sleazy scam artist. If Mission knew it was good for her, she'd forget he ever existed. But Griff is my brother. I just can't pretend he doesn't exist. If he was here to defend himself, Lena wouldn't be saying all this bad stuff about him. Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Dantooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever. Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker.
Oh.
I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
So Juhani has joined us.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Damn right, apologize.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
It's going to take a lot for that to happen.
It may, but I am prepared to do what it takes. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
We shall see. This is the galaxy map. When I'm ready to leave, I can use it to travel around planets. Alright. Well, let's save here and call it a part. See you guys next time. I don't know when, but we'll see.